guys, welcome to today's video. I am going to take you on a behind the scenes look of my power sheets for December and what it's looking like for January of 2021. So going into a quick overview of how December went. If you watched November's video, you know that one of my biggest goals for the month was just to savor the season, slow down a little bit. I did have one last wedding, Molly and Gil's wedding on December 12th, and I did make my goal of turning around their wedding day images before Christmas and before I started just taking time off for the holidays. So that was really, really great. My encouraging words were, a new beginning is coming, and my top priority was to savor the season. So I did pretty well on my goals for December. I definitely didn't check everything off. As you can see, there's like a couple blanks and stuff like that. And I actually stopped tracking a lot of this stuff because I went home to see my family at the very end of the month after quarantining myself. I sent out holiday cards. I do this every year for my clients, but this year I sent them out to friends as well because I was like, I should send them out to both. So that was really fun. People are getting them in the mail right now still because of all of the postal systems a little backed up. Both my mom and my dad's birthdays are in December, so I got to celebrate that with them, and that was really fun. It was my mom's 50th, like I mentioned in November's video, and she loved it, and so I'm so happy that it went really smoothly, even though it was like all on Zoom. I got my holiday gifts packed. There's a cute little reel of me doing that with Keegan like walking over my desk and stuff. And I really wanted to spend some time just like making cookies, baking with the family, hanging out with friends, and I definitely was able to do that. One of the things that I didn't get done was donating books to our local library. I should have looked ahead of time like what their schedule and stuff was and like started to get the books out, but just didn't get around to that. I did have a giveaway on Instagram for the shop, which was awesome, and I had the idea of like taking a little bit of a sabbatical, so taking a little bit of a break from my work email. I had my autoresponder on, and that was really nice just to get away and read a little bit. There were some things I didn't get to again, like I didn't start designing albums for clients or updating my print sale for clients, so that got pushed to January, and you'll see that on my January attending list. I went through and still did my routines, so I did my monthly duty day, I did my marketing day, started planning for the marketing, like my marketing content for Q1, and I went through my yearly process. So I use Alexandra of the Productivity Zones, her Fresh Start Systems, and she has a giant annual checklist. I'm still working through some of it right now in January, but it was nice to get a really good head start on it. And so that's just a little bit of my monthly overview for December. Some weekly things that I'll mention real quick were a date night, which was really fun. Peloton classes, I stayed pretty consistent. Self-care, enjoying the holidays, reading 100 pages. My social detox did not go as well. I kind of wish I had been a little bit better at this, but we'll do that in the future, and budgeting. So that's a little bit of how December went. I always love being able to see into what the behind the scenes of other business ladies' life and business looks like. So I like to share a little bit of mine. So my encouraging words are anything is possible and you have everything you need. So just a little backstory, in 2020, I definitely dealt with a lot of anxiety over the pandemic and what was happening, and then isolation too, with just living by myself in this apartment. Usually it's me in the apartment for like 8 to 10 hours by myself. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I started fostering a kitten, Keegan, last November, and I actually adopted him a month later on December 8th. So that was really helpful, and I'm glad that I have him. He's probably like running around somewhere here. But definitely like the isolation part of the pandemic and just like the anxiety as somebody who relies on in-person events was really, really rough. So for this year, I am really focusing on my mental health as well as my physical health. That was supposed to be my focus in 2020, and I definitely did not stick to that, but that's okay. So that's a little bit on where my encouraging words are coming from, just in like full honesty. So some of my monthly action items are to batch record more YouTube videos for you guys, and create my blog posts to go along with them, and create more reels. My goal is to post 1 reel a week for hopefully this entire year. We'll see how that goes. And I am planning on batching all of that work, and also pitching to a couple of new podcasts and things like that. So if you have a podcast that you love, feel free to drop it down below, because I would love to get to know that podcast a little bit better and then maybe apply to be on it. And then I have the goal of updating some of my sales sequences in Flowdesk, which is what I use for email marketing. You can get my code for that down below if you want to try out email marketing, like if that's a really big goal for 2021. Definitely check out Flowdesk. I love how easy it is to use, and it made adding that into my marketing plan a lot easier last year. So definitely check it out. They are awesome, and they are continuing to get better. Another thing is doing a full-on client week, so I need to check in with some of my now 2021 couples, update some of my email templates and stuff like that still, so I have a whole week dedicated to that. This month I'm trying something a little bit different. I usually have a weekly batch schedule where I group my tasks by day, but for this month I am trying just batching in a different way, so theming each of my weeks and having like an overall goal or theme for my weeks to get a lot of work done. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you guys updated probably next month with if I liked that or if I liked my weekly batch schedule better and what works better for me. I have the goal of reading 2 books. I finished one this morning, so going great on that one. And I celebrated my 3rd birthday. Yes, my 3rd birthday for my business on the 5th. So I had a little note to like get some bubbly and pop it, and that was really fun. I have some things I need to help plan for my best friend's Bachelorette coming up this year, and then going through and decluttering like my Facebook, my Instagram, and my bathroom, which I would be so embarrassed to show you guys in there, so I'm not going to do any film of that, but that's on the list. And then looking into mental health things for me, scheduling a happy hour with a group of friends that I've had for a while, and I'm really excited for that. And then celebrating 5 years with Naveen and his 25th birthday towards the end of the month. So super excited for that. More on the business side, I have to get my tax organizer back to my accountant. Fun parts of being a business owner, I like renewed all my licenses and stuff for the year, so that's fun. Hitting 175 Peloton workouts, hopefully, fingers crossed. I think I'll definitely be able to hit that, so I'm excited. And just going through like my monthly routine and my marketing routine at the end of the month. Besides that, I have a weekly goal of cooking a new recipe every single week, exploring more of Charlottesville safely as we can, and doing a date night, my budget challenge, and texting a friend every single week. And that's all for this time. I'm not going to go too far in the daily ones, but if you have like any questions on any of this and how I organize my goals or anything like that, feel free to pop over on Instagram, send me a DM. I'm at Manali I'd love to hang out with you guys there. And be sure to hit subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when the next video drops. I'll catch you guys later.